Well, hello, Dan. How are you today?
Great. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing, it's been a long day, actually. I'm kind of tired.
Yeah,
And yeah, a lot of meetings, but I'm sure you are too. We're coming to the
you're,
close here today.
you're a busy
But
guy.
what I thought we would do, Dan, if you wouldn't mind, is like just state your first name, last name, where you live and what you do for a profession. Let's start there.
Sure. Well, my name's Dan Hilger. I live in Tacoma, Washington, and I'm a restaurateur. Um, so I run a restaurant for a living, but I also trade for a hobby. So
How many years you had your restaurant?
I've owned it for 33 years. It's been here since 1982, though. So it's been here longer than me. But
I know when you first kind of came into the group, you had me look up your website and it's like
yeah,
right on the water. It's just,
yeah,
we're just right there.
yeah. It's called Katie Downs, KatieDowns.
All right, folks. So if you're up in Tacoma, go by
Come
and see,
visit.
yeah, go by and see Dan.
Sure.
So Dan, you're just coming off, I had a 6-week challenge teaching people how to swing trade, and you were participated in that. I know you've got a ton of experience. You've been doing this kind of stuff for a long time. What I'd like to know is what you came away with. What was it worth your time? Number one, what did you like best? And just tell me a little bit about it.
Well, the first thing I would tell people is, hey, listen, remember what the course is called. It's called swing trading. Swing trading made simple. So the question is, did you make it simple? And the answer is, yeah, it is pretty simple. It's a little bit of work to put it all together. But what's really nice about it is the way that you have set it up and taught this. It gives a clear entry and it gives a clear exit. And that's about all you need to know if you don't know much about trading. And certainly you could take some of the stuff that you teach in the course and dial it in to get maybe a little earlier entries or a little longer stay, or maybe out a little earlier than the system shows for entries and exits. But the bottom line is it works. And I know it works because one of the tasks that you put to people is to do,
Yeah.
I believe it was 2011.
10 years of
Started.
experience in one
Yeah,
month. That's what I promised.
yeah. And to do the exercise using the system, using the platform Think or Swim, and going through, just going back and would I put a trade on? Yes, no. And then what was the outcome? And throughout that process, it just proves itself that the system works. I mean, it definitely works. And there's kind of, I would say, stock kind of ways of approaching it. And then there's some other techniques that you use that provide even, a lot more leverage and a lot more, potential to make a lot of money. So it's straightforward. It's really a peaceful way to trade. Essentially, to me, you can take it as deep as you want, but in general, if you didn't want to spend a ton of time, you would just have to get to the market 15 minutes before close, make a decision, and then either do nothing, do something, whatever it calls for, and that's it. Simple as that. And that's what swing trading made simple to me means. It's just simple.
Yeah.
It's that straightforward.
And it really takes, did you feel like it took the emotion out for you? Like when you're watching it and doing,
Yeah, I
you've
mean,
actually taken some live trades.
yeah, I think so, because I proved it to myself through the 10 years that these entries and exits work. Are they crisp and clean, like, razor sharp? I got in right at the top, for a down move, I got right in at the bottom for an up. No. But people have to understand too, trading, every single trade you take, no trade, there is not a trade that I'm aware of that exists that doesn't have some sort of, potential for failure. I mean, they all have it. The question is, over time, how does it perform? And that's what, works with your system. It's an overtime thing. You're certainly going to take trades that are not going to work, and they're going to take trades that are going to work really well. But overall, it'll work.
Yeah.
The only rub I would say on any system, that's not just yours, anybody's, is if you get a string right in the beginning of it didn't work and it didn't work, that won't be fun. But in the end, it will work.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just one of those things that, you know, it just depends.
Well, I'm not going to give away why I started everybody in 2011, but if you go back and look at it, it was kind of a shaky year. But so I wanted people to experience that dose of, oh, shoot. So anyways, that was
Right.
good. But yeah, I'm really glad you were involved. You had a lot of insight that I think a lot of people walked away with, and it was great having you. Did you make any money at all when we're doing
Yes.
it?
Yes, I
Okay,
did.
good.
Nice little tidy, paid for the course
There you go.
with
That's-
zero problem.
There
So,
you go. That's what I like to
and,
hear.
and anybody could have done that.
Yeah.
Anybody. You
Yeah.
just have to, you know, follow the rules. The rules
Awesome.
are clean. So,
Well, I got one last question for you, Dan, before I let you get back to work. I know you got to get downstairs to the restaurant, but if you, so again, people are skeptical out there, right? What would you say to someone who's watching this, who is skeptical and wondering if they should work with me or not?
I wouldn't hesitate. I just, no, it works. I understand skepticism completely, but for what you're going to learn, you could spend years and a lot of money trying to figure that same thing out. So, you know, you get put, like, you know, 5-10 years ahead because you've got a lot of experience. I know I have a lot of experience too, but why would I even do your course? Well, because I'm always interested in somebody else's, you know, because I'm taking an entry, and, you know, you're hoping your way of doing it is going to be successful, but you're always looking for somebody who maybe has a little sharper pencil or a little better edge. And I just have to say that I like the system. It works, and I don't know what more you could possibly ask for. I mean, it works. So
Awesome.
don't be afraid to spend the money. And I promise you, if you follow the rules, if you do what the rules are, you're going to make money. You're going to make a lot of money.
Dan said that, not me, you guys.
But
I
you
know.
will.
Yeah. So,
Definitely you will. I know. And there's no way you won't, because join, prove it to yourself. I think you give a guarantee. I don't know if you do, but do you?
well, I can't offer any guarantees because I'm not there pushing the
No,
buttons for 'em.
satisfaction.
Yeah. Well, you know, I kind of like, I make sure that everybody's questions are answered. That's why I
Right.
call the no one gets left behind training.
Right.
So going through the course, I am right there too, answering questions to make sure people understand.
Sure.
So yeah, that's my guarantee.
Right. And it's a good one.
Yeah.
You know, if
Well,
I had
Dan,
any doubt, I'd ask you the question. And I've asked you a lot of questions.
yeah.
So,
Well, I appreciate you again. Thanks for taking time out of your day, number one, to do this. And
sure.
I know you got to get back to the restaurant. So hope to see you again down the road.
Okay. All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thanks, Dan.
Bye.